what's going on, everybody? Just gonna go ahead kick off another episode. We'll jump right in and look at getting some more done on the west side of town today, because I want to start pushing towards the water over here. We're most likely going to have a larger city over here. It'll be kind of close to the border of the overall map. But it should be fine. We'll be able to squeeze in some large buildings here, and then kind of cut it off before it gets too close over here, because it'll be mostly along this stretch right here. So that's sort of the plan for the city, but I do want to start making our way that way. So we'll look at doing some work over here today and kind of pushing over this way. And as I was kind of flying around a little bit earlier, I realized I'm not a fan of how this connects, and I'm most likely going to run this back along here and snake this back in this road, and I'll most likely link this back in over here and have a main road coming through this way. Not sure if I want to connect it here or do another T intersection, maybe in between these, and then have it come out this way. Yeah, I'm probably going to look at using a highway here. Just want to be able to keep that, keep the speed up and everything. And just have that nice linkage. Figure we can kind of do some sort of plaza here. I want to get those shops down, and not enough people to shop at them. So get these roads over here drawn in. Ooh, and I'm not sure how to hug the topography here. It's kind of tricky. Might be fun to just go ahead and throw in that commercial district. I think I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll have to play with a little bit of a funky shape here. So we just got to find where we're getting our squares. think we can set something up facing this way. We could set something facing this way. And then, yeah, something, even snap into the guidelines for this one. So something like that. Go with something, yeah, a little different looking. Maybe these. That's kind of a cool color scheme, but maybe not for all of them. Probably just stick with this one. We can make the entrance just come directly straight in. This will work out. This will be pretty cool to detail too. It just leaves a lot more open space to throw in some finer details. Maybe make these little plaza spaces. Just simple detail. You know, if you're walking from one shop to the next, you just have a plaza space. So this will be pretty cool to detail up and everything. And I do need to use Road Builder more. Still don't, played with it a few times now, but I gotta remember that I have it. And we'll throw some more asymmetricals up this way. And try to get these to where they line up smoothly, right? And I'll just chuck one in here too. Like that. We can even push this one back too. And depending on the slope, as we will start to get some bump here, as we're already seeing here. Yeah, that is a bummer too, because if you try to play with it, it brings down the section it was registered in. So here's where our node originally was, and if we're bringing it down, it's bringing down that space. Yet if we pull this marker back, you're still forming that space. I'm not sure, but it seems like that's what's going on, and that's just that's unfortunate. Just can't widen this up as much as we want, but it also kind of works. So it's not terrible. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to get some sins in here. Let's get this cracking. Oh, we got some healthcare issues. Maybe it just, given the amount of Sims we just moved into the hills over here, it's stretching our capacity thin. So maybe we look at maybe a small, yeah, small, like a small town somewhere. This is already a small town, but bigger medium-sized town at this point. So maybe throw in what will keep what will keep a small town. We can look at throwing that maybe somewhere over here. I think with getting this suburb extended, getting our little shopping plaza here added in, and really the bare bones for a new town thrown in here, I'll go ahead and call it for today's episode. I'll look at getting this compiled together, put on YouTube, and I'll definitely come back with more steam to throw some creativity in here. Make this really stand out. Make this really feel a lot different than everything else we have going on. So yeah, looking forward to getting to that next episode. Thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out till the end. Just throw a like, throw a comment down. Anything you want to see me implement in the build, feel free to suggest it. It's welcomed. Really, I'd love to hear from you. So just let me know your thoughts. And yeah, thanks again for watching.